Hi there. You know, being a good Christian like I am, I had to just jump at the opportunity when I saw that Venomfangx is back on YouTube. Oh, I'm such a fan. I look up to him so much. He's just so pious and holy, and God just shines down on him and his work here on earth. And I saw that he made a video about that wicked, evil Jacqueline Glenn called where is it? Oh, Jacqueline Glenn Hates God. And I just had to rush on over after I watched his video to watch her video because, you know, I just couldn't believe that anybody could be so wicked the way he puts her out there. I was just like, oh, the work that Satan does through these horrible, evil atheists. I just have to check this out myself. So I moseyed on over to Atheist versus Christian. Venomfangx. That's Jacqueline Glenn's video in response to my hero Venomfangx, and I just have to say, of course, now I have to sit through this advertisement, which is annoying. I sure wish I think those advertisements are tools of Satan. I really do. They're just so evil. So I'm going to pause for a second. Hi, I'm listening.
I think it's funny.
I'm listening.
Out of it, so I figured people who like my page on Facebook would also enjoy the hilarity that is my typical response.
See if I can fast forward because she's just
talk
talking.
About the points he made in his video
Points.
Give my opinion on them, I guess. A lot of the...
I just have to say that the points he made, she's got to be the most wicked, evil person ever.
Half of his video was just trying...
Bitter swallow.
Oh, here we go.
Why I hate.
Oh, wait, here we go.
Swallow.
Oh.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy
Here we
this
go,
video.
here we go.
If you don't know who Jacqueline is, she's contributed such videos as 7 Deadly Sex Tips,
7 Deadly Sex Tips. Oh, and you should see the video. Oh, she's got handcuffs on.
Q&A, Spit or Swallow, I Hate All Christians.
But the title doesn't say I hate all Christians. This is one thing that puzzled me about Venomfangx. It says, do I hate all Christians? So I think he might have just not read the whole title when he saw that.
Disproving Christianity, Why I Hate Religion,
Sirens.
Society's Cancer, and Abortion.
I think the sirens represent the fact that he thinks that she should be illegal, that people who don't believe in our Lord should be illegal, that they should be just taken away in handcuffs.
These are fun. Yeah.
What is it with all these sirens and dramatic music going around? It's like, kind of ridiculous. Yeah, so apparently I'm a terrible person, and all the points that I make in my video about the Holocaust are invalid because of videos I've done in the past that have nothing to do with the Holocaust, like 7 Deadly Sex Tips, where I literally go through and I'm like, hey guys, you want to know how to take your... If you like that video, make sure to check out my YouPorn channel at youporn.com/ yeah, except for that it wasn't like that. It was more like me making fun of different things and suggesting that you incorporate mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup into your sex life. So yes, that one was
But that's not what Venomfangx said.
satire. Another video that he showed was a question and answer video that I did where someone asked me if I like to spit or swallow, and I get so many perverted comments that I decided to actually
Perverted comments, that's right.
answer it, but about toothpaste. So I was like, no, you should never swallow your toothpaste. That's not healthy. Again, misrepresentation. And then there's my abortion video.
Wait a minute, you know, so she is talking about toothpaste in the Spit or Swallow one. That's really what I wanted to see. I was curious about that one because, not that I have a dirty mind, but I was just curious, you know, about what she could have been. But now I wonder, this makes me wonder about Venomfangx because she's talking about toothpaste in her video, but he doesn't make it sound like she's talking about toothpaste. I wonder what he was thinking she was talking about. What else could it possibly be? You know, I don't understand unless he made it kind of sound dirty, like there could be some kind of dirty thing there with ooh, you know, it makes me wonder if Venomfangx might have a little bit of a dirty mind going on. If he's thinking dirty things over something so innocent as spitting or swallowing toothpaste. I mean, how can that be a bad thing? Toothpaste. Toothpaste, I never swallow toothpaste, but because I don't like the way it tastes. But, you know, I can understand that, you know, if you're out in the woods and you got a bunch of toothpaste in your mouth and you don't want to spew it on the ground because that, you know, that's not very ladylike, you know, and there's not a sink nearby, you might have to swallow. Or if you're like out in the woods and you're starving to death and toothpaste is all you got to eat, I suppose, you know, you might be swallowing toothpaste then. But, you know, in his video, he kind of implies that it's not, you know, it's not toothpaste. He's talking like there's some other connotations. I think that's the word. I'm a Christian, so I have trouble with the bigger words. But anyway, I'm appalled. I feel like I misjudged Jacqueline Glenn because I based what I thought on misrepresentation. Now I feel kind of silly. You know, what else did he misrepresent? Now I know he's got a dirty mind. I don't know if I could idol worship him anymore. Of course, I would never idol worship anybody, but you know what I'm saying. I had him up there on a little bit of a pedestal. Such a godly man. But now I'm like, well, gee, you know, he's misrepresenting toothpaste. That doesn't sound very religious or very pure and wholesome to me.
Oh, yes, that's right. I did a video titled, I Love Abortion.
He said she loves abortions. What good person could ever love abortions? I mean, that's just icky, you know, to love abortions. And you think about it, you know, you've seen those pictures in the heartland of America, those giant billboards of those aborted fetuses. That can't possibly be something somebody would love, you know. When I heard that, I really thought Jacqueline Glenn must be just a wicked person. So, anyway, so what does she have to say?
Why? Because I get a lot of people who think that I love abortions because I'm pro-choice, which is obviously wrong, as I've stated in the video. The reason why I'm making this video is because
it's an actual clip from the video now.
I have liberal leanings and I'm pro-choice. A lot of people that I talk to automatically have this, oh my god, you love abortions reaction? And it's like, no, I don't have to like abortions to support a woman's right to have an abortion. My favorite video of me that he showed trying to make me look bad was the one.
So okay. So again, I think there's some misrepresentation going on here. You know, I want to know now, how many times does he misrepresent atheists? I've been blindly just assuming that he's a man of God and that everything he says is like reading the Bible. It's 100% true, but now I'm starting to wonder. You know, first the toothpaste, now he's making her say things she didn't really say.
It says, I hate Christians, where the purpose of that video was to talk about how I don't hate all Christians and how I don't generalize all Christians and how I'm only referring to the extremists that commit the things that I...
Well, shoot, I hate those extremists too. I think those extremists are terrible. They make Christianity look bad for all of us nice normal ones, you know. So I don't know how he could have a problem with that unless maybe he's an extremist. Which, if that's the case, there's another reason why I don't know if I really like him so much now. He has a thing about swallowing toothpaste, and he's telling people that they like something that they don't necessarily like, and now he's... I have to rethink my position now.
...are wrong. I'm only talking about the extremists, and I'm not generalizing, like I said in the video. So, through this process, I've criticized Christianity a lot. And a lot of people who watch...
Another clip from her video.
...videos sometimes take it personally if they're a Christian or they get offended. I'm not trying to bash all Christians, all Christianity, and I want to make that very clear right now. A lot of the videos that I do make on that, I either say this is for the extreme Christians or I talk about things that extreme Christians would do. But he does have me on one thing, guys. I will admit, I like to make funny titles. I like to make interesting thumbnails. It gets more views.
So that's what it's about, I suppose. She just wants more views, you know, become popular, which she is popular. So maybe that's all it is. You know, I don't know. I try not to assume things, but I have assumed a lot of things. And one of the things I've assumed that, you know, Venomfangx was a good person and an honest person. Now it turns out that he is not so honest, is he? He kind of like twists people around and twists words around and doesn't show the entire title on video, so it makes things sound like what they're not. misrepresents persons, I think that's like called slander. I think that's like slander. Isn't that like illegal? You know? Anyway, I have to rethink my position on Venomfangx. He's got a dirty mind. That's all I can say. He must have a really dirty mind. And also the whole idea of misrepresenting somebody's life in person. And I think that's just wrong. That's evil. That's evil and mean and malicious. And I'm a good Christian woman. I don't approve of those things. So anyway, I guess I have to rethink what I think, is what I think. So anyway, I guess I have to go now too, because I have other things I need to do. I have to do my devotions, so do a little Bible thumping before I go to work. If you've been watching, thanks. Bye.